Good morning. After weeks of avoiding lifting weights, I have come to a realization that I have to lift weights. So I'm back to lifting weights and you know what it is. So I was watching this video about self-maximize. I changed my bags because that bag was already breaking. So it's taking me a lot to like set up here. What do I need? Yeah, about how people can self-maximize. Well, I would say that it's more philosophical than practical. Although I just get home math and it's talking about how you can maximize yourself. For most people, I would say he touched on a couple of points which are super valid. All the points are super valid, but somebody who's a beginner watching that, they find it very very difficult. But even taking notes might or could be a problem. That's how bad it is. So after my weeks of abstaining from lifting weights, back to getting weight up. What do you like with? The normal PRs. I want the interest. I feel like it will help to turn the muscle. So what got me in that self maximizes. As a man, you have to aim to be all that you can be what that you have to aim to be all that you want to be. All. Okay, that's no sorry. That's not his point, but I think to some extent he spoke about things like that, like an overarching concept like that of you being all that you need to be. So um build muscles, dress well, smell nice, have good social skills, become likable, become powerful, either politically powerful, whatever power you want to build, just have some form of power. I don't know how by the but it's the world that successfully brainwashed men to seeing power as this thing that is very, very ugly, that guys should not participate in. I was like, it's complete BS. Okay, hold on, I need to warm up it. I need to warm up it. Whoever using last definitely passed a couple of 5 pages. I'll make sure of these. We can have the rest. I think you said that. Okay, so build muscles, right? Get rid of fat, build muscles, out social skills, smell nice, wear fresh clothes. What else? I was not using that. I think I felt guilty when it said that there's no reason you should not dress as good as you want to dress, other than laziness. Okay, so that's for one more that we very easy. So I'm going to try to dominate this match as much as possible. Like I said, everything has to be on lightweight, lightweight. So I'm going to do high number of reps on lightweight as well. Since my boxing coach, I can't lift because lifting heavy muscles makes and make you increase your strength, but boxing will just be a very long shot. And you can see a lot of boxers who have like very insane bodies are not lifting weights. Swimmers have a very good body. They do not lift weights. It now begs the question of the things that we really, really believe. What the fuck they come from? And I kind of have like a few that we are all used to seeing people's results. Right? Somebody has the results. He gives an advice on how they got the result, and we need to take the advice as the it. So okay, Next line of action. So that's the right. Okay. Okay. I think this bench more backwards, forwards. Feels like okay, if I need to press my arm closer then I don't have to. But okay, it's not the gym to do. Let me see what else. So okay, I think for he said two things that for most men, right? For most men to get into the shape that they are looking for, right? You can focus on two things: masculinity and their physicality. Physicality, I just described. Masculinity is of confidence, become powerful. Yeah, I said that. I don't know. I don't know how they're able to convince men that being powerful is toxic. Right? And in that process, it's making a lot of men very, very weak. Hey, so yesterday I had a session with somebody, a friend, and I was thinking, what's this obsession of women trying to get me to cry? Like, I don't understand. It's like, cry about things. He asked me, when was the last time I cried? I said, last time I cried was about when I was 11. But beyond that, either 11 or 14, beyond that, I cannot remember the last time I cried. And they're like, oh, I need to cry, yada yada yada. Hey, just because I didn't mention, the the new guy on the team says that he edits videos for events, he does events coverage basically. So he watches footage for about 4 to 5 hours just to get 10 minutes out of it. So I feel like it's the right man for me to help me edit all these vlogs. What's up now? It's been shit. So I think people should be very careful of the content they consume, man. Because I think a voice in my head just told me that the reason I'm working on upper chest now, there was a video of a guy who asked me, so who asked me what body part they find to be the most attractive. He said something to the tune of he said pecs. And he was basically showing off his pecs workout. There was somebody else showing off his pecs workout. And now I'm like, pecs is attractive. Why don't I work on this last time I went to the gym? I think that was the whole idea of me now working out lightweight. It's still that. So, my wish is going to hurt from this. Please, narrow group, put down with the group, okay? 2, 3, 4. But what I don't realize is just because the gym has a pool of men doesn't mean that it has a pool of men that are, that are ready to shut it down. You have a pool of men that have hitting of muscles and get a lot of attention. There's a pool of men where some people take themselves serious. There's a pool of men where they take themselves serious. So that means if they see a woman and she has like a lot of flags, they can to an extent detect those flags. But definitely, so what I see the guys at the gym who are ready to settle down and not so much. Another question that crossed my mind about this gym is it's right. When I joined the gym, I was just about the youngest guy at the gym at that moment. I was like, and as I dig in that, what the fuck in my mates? Like, why aren't they at the gym? Even why did the conversation on OJ sometime when you're like, we barely know babes who are our age at this gym. Then we now ask ourselves, how many guys are our age in this gym? What's up now? Once you get rid of one of them, once you take this one off, okay, you just show you have to show that you're wearing something under. I think I should stop all this momentary flirting. I get that sometimes because it sends a very wrong message. And so I get it when guys or when ladies say that, oh no, when guys say that women are flirting around them, it's, and I did unconsciously. That makes me realize, okay, fine. I should not judge women for doing this. So I should stop doing it. It's just a way of having small talks regardless. I may record that, but basically I want to watch the delivery this time. Make sure that the delivery is way better than what they've been doing. And then there's a popular tweet that I saw that got people. The tweet says that this is actually that content is everywhere. And content doesn't have to be. Just when I believe in a general audience, I believe that your content can be anything that filters that hits you. For example, now there's a tweet about a guy who opened a grilling business in front of the female hostel. He was selling out like crazy because the guys are coming to buy Syria like mad. So he goes, he thinks, okay, fine, these guys are buying Syria. Maybe they might need Syria at their own spot. Turns out that the moment you open the Syria spot, you make as much sales. You guess what? That's simply because the buyers and customers are not the same thing. So what I did was I told my content creator to go ahead, look at that tweet, right? For more context, look at the comment section and create content out of it. Because it's a very valuable piece of content. So you want me to it's not a content you have to do research. Bringing other people's ideas together is a way. And she created a very nice content, but I also have to create the hooks, saying that hooks can perform better. Okay. I hope the mic is still hearing me. So, and today I said that I told her that I want her to become free in that contest. Anytime I'm there, she's not free to do it. Talks about how she okay, so I've taken the workout outside. So this time around, I figured that man, I think the ACs are affecting my eyes, so it's time to come outside. Let me see what time is. I have left. I have about 20 minutes left. I'm basically going to work out only with the barbells. So I'm going to do shoulder, back, biceps. No, how much I can do triceps? I do triceps. I basically carried heavy weights after promising myself I can't do heavy weights. Yep, so this is about 40 something kg. I was supposed to lift. Okay. So, so for biceps and back, I'm going to curl up, and take it up. Also, I have this 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. Man, I definitely lost a lot of muscles. What's up? Good. Ah, shit. Yamati. Oh boy. So today my plan is to sit down, right? Sit down, have a proper content matrix. And I say a proper content matrix is voiceovers, B-roll audios, carousels, have a lot like because I'm already doing a lot of videos, right? So maybe I may I'll have to refactor it because after my 75 hard, I'm probably taking like about 2 weeks break from the gym per se. So but I mean obviously I'll still get to I'll get to like do I get to like maybe do boxing. So I have that morning to create. Even I'm shooting. But basically, I'm stepping up the game. Just to figure out the perfect workout routine to combine my boxing, MMA, and the gym. But obviously, since I may be cutting out. Yeah, I need to find it out, right? At the gym, I think. Let me see. Monday, Wednesdays are like my maybe body work. Maybe weightlifting, right? Means I have to aim for only full body. So Tuesday, Thursday MMA. Monday at oh shit. Oh, it's for my content calendar and shit. I'll let you know how it's gonna be. Right. But I'm about to create a proper matrix that I have to stick to. That matrix that involves this. I think that's involved me spending about 4 hours. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4, 3. I want to do one shitless now. Beyond. The gym won't provide the ball now. Let me see. You do one touch. Yeah. Okay, so okay, let's do two. No, let's do two. So the two. And if it goes beyond there, I've scored you. This is the full goal post. So it's a very equal goal post. Yes, now. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay. How you do it?
To wear my glasses. The ball is doing me so
E.
my head is
Yeah, that's two. That's two. That's two. Stop it. That's two. Yes, it does it twice already. It does it
I
twice
beg
already.
go drop. Do you know I was pitying you? Serious.
I know. I trust you pity me. Hold on. Ah, nice one. All right. That's 2-1 now. Yeah. You've touched more than once, but it's all right. Ah, nice one. You got the. I think this goalposts are too close. It matters.
You distracted me.
No, I didn't distract you. You are just distracted. Sorry?
Let me know where
Hey, me tired. Let me see what's the time. Probably like 5 minutes left. Yeah. Oh, hard.
Which one is hard?
That was hard. Okay, so currently like setting up the iMac. Emmanuel. What size do you use? Where's this phone, sir? Said this is what you learned, right? Or this is what you did before you got to school?
Yes.
Which of them? Is that what you unplug? Don't have to do something first. Okay, push it, sir. How do you unplug it? Yeah. Program, break anything. Where's the hard drive? Can't just hold on. Can't you just put it down first? Then okay, this one is the main thing.
That is bigger than that.
Ah,
Huge artist.
okay. Thank God it has normal.
That is a setup.
Yeah. This drive in this century. All right. Hey, wrong point. Wait, I don't think. Hold on first. Hold on. Can I connect like okay? It's too short. Okay, that makes sense. No, my hands are too big for that. That's the last year.
Yes.
No, pass the now. Okay. Careful. That's the wire you're holding.
You don't wait for squeeze.
Okay. There's a flash that's attached to it. Yeah, bring the flash. What are you doing? It's supposed to be out now. It's not out. No, only out. Only out. How much for internet recovery of the flash? Did you put the flash?
Yeah.
Okay, it seems to be booting up better than before. Because before it was still like 3 minutes, and that hard drive was fucked. Where else can I have drive? ATL Draco. Yeah, Draco. I bet I already listened to that other command you gave to it. Yeah. This is the other command you gave to it. I'm not even sure I even read anything now. Hold on. It's not connected. Yeah, it has not detected the keyboard yet. Try different ports. Yeah. So just control all delete even work on Mac. Yeah, so you can start it now. So it's as far as process you use Alt. Use after the chime sound.
Just unplug it.
Hold on. Asking hands off. Remove it and put it back. Remove it and put it back. Yeah, because it won't detect the keyboard until that chime sound. That's what I know about my own Mac. So, hey, the mouse. 80-year-old Drake, 80-year-old Drake. Man, you're just leaving one for the other one. All right, so go ahead. Are they fat SSDs or you must use adapter?
You need a package.
Yeah, because it'd be very stupid to have fat SSDs. You have to buy an adapter or something. Continue. We didn't format the drive though. Okay, that's what I was going to say. I agree. Install. Yep. And there it goes. So when it's done installing, you can now put everything. Oh, that's fast. Yeah, you can put everything back. That's where. So he reached out to me so that he has this initiative he's trying to form. He's been studying consciousness for a while and all that stuff. And he wants to see if I'm like a good fit. So he gave me about 3 modules. I read the modules. So I'm here to like give him feedback and hey, let's see what can come out of it. So I'll be going back and forth because I'm currently installing. No, I installed iMac. I installed Mac OS on the iMac. Complete disaster. So I'm currently installing Windows 10. Hopefully to Windows 11. So I think that would basically solve because the new team member is coming in with his own laptop, and that is an extra for whoever's coming in again, like a central system and all that. So basically, I have like this for uploading. Yeah, that's what I've been working on for the past few days because I kind of realized that if I to scale something, I have defects like lack of tools, and there's a big problem somewhere. But anyway, I'm still here to like pay for my car. Seems this guy's offline now. Yeah, hello, Dami. Yeah, hello. Dami, good evening. Can you hear me? Hello. Ah, Dami, your mic is muted.
Okay, yes, can you hear me now?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Okay. How far are you doing?
Yeah, fine, thank you. How's everything?
Okay, thank God. Everything is fine.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that's good to hear.
Yeah. How's your work? How was your day?
Your work is good. I'm good. Work is good. So I'm,
Okay,
like
that's
I
good.
said, I'm done with the model. So yes, what's next?
Okay. So what do you think?
It depends from what. Okay, I would say the whole idea of the eye is evil. Still just wrap my head around it. I would say I got Nat's perspective in terms of some extra points of Jesus Christ, but other than that, I think I've nothing else stood out.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how to say.
I was thinking you were going to you would have jotted some things down.
No, yeah,
Noted
I jotted and I reread my jottings, and then I would say some things that I would say I kind of agree on, but what I could not get was how, like in the third module, the way you just brought back the eye is evil. And I'm like, okay, like I'm reading all this, and why did we just? You mentioned it the first time, which I did not get the first time on the first module. On the third one, we're talking about so to some extent, like I said, I've been reading on topics like this to some extent, right? On different levels of consciousness. I would say yours is a different approach. So nothing that was basically new, regardless. Like for example, when people are talking of 5 levels of consciousness, and they call Jesus Christ consciousness the highest level and all that. And then I was not like, hold on, that reminds me. First of all, when people are doing like maybe like Jesus Christ level of consciousness, is it not saying that? Sorry, is it not saying that he doesn't need society? That he is independent. That reminds me.
Not that it does not need society. Nobody, it's not that anybody does not need society.
Okay, because
Whether
like
anybody
those
likes
people that say that they are self-sufficient, they are dealing with false esteem.
Yes. When truth is based on what society feeds an individual, it's not individualistic enough to understand I as an independent part of the of consciousness system, and does not recognize I as a part of the consciousness system. So what the third model was giving us was an exposition of what it takes for an individual to recognize himself instead of as a part of society where the society dictates what he knows and what he believes, is understanding truth for truth's sake.
Okay.
And the analogy was that the more you ascend, I is evil is not about this person. I as Daniel Akim is a bad person, or no. It's about it came in different stages. It came in there was a part that was talking about connecting with a certain evil and correcting it, being one with a certain evil and correcting it. Then the highest level is being one with your own evil and continuously correcting it. And that is the genuine humility that the initiative is actually trying to push and trying to instill into our
That
community.
one should be in touch with his own evil.
Yes.
Isn't okay?
Yes.
Okay.
So from the lowest cadre, you get a lot of people who are good.
Okay.
And when I say good in the sense that they hardly recognize, because they're following societal edicts, following societal fit into societal construct. Society demands that we be good. So those are the lowest cadre who are part of the society are good because they are following laid down rules. They are following what the society beats.
Yeah, for law and for order.
Yeah, for order. But the more you continue to go on, the more you ascend, the more you get out of that societal construct and that need to always be good. And you are more in touch, you are more humble to realize how much of a limited being you are.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was like the whole point. So
Okay.
it's supposed to. So after now, it's supposed to actually be a journey to be in touch with the limitation that I is.
Then that reminds me,
Why not
I again is supposed to be awareness, right? Pure awareness and consciousness.
Yes.
So how is I limited if it is pure awareness or consciousness?
Okay. Um. Well, that's a very good question. It's there are levels to what we call I, but whether we like it or not, I is always the one that I am in touch with, which at this present moment, of course, is Damola Akinwumi, person known as Damola Akinwumi. So
Okay.
whether there is no breaking away from that I, it's not possible to be another thing apart from Damola Akinwumi. But it's just that if I can do as much as possible to get my awareness of the fact that I am this physical being, then I get deeper to understand what is, which is consciousness system. But that doesn't mean that I will ever stop being Damola Akinwumi. It's never going to happen as long as I'm still alive. So yes, while I is actually awareness, definitely that one is. It's just like we are saying that okay, now I'm presently in Abuja. I'm presently in a place called Nikon in my house in Abuja. But what is universe? What is limitlessness? But even if I'm going to explore, the best that can happen is that I explore the universe as much as I can. But I'm still going to be in a limited spot. I'm going to be traveling to explore the universe. I cannot be totally one with the universe. There will always be that distinction. So the deal is about life. We're supposed to be traveling to explore the universe.
That's kind of like, so first, okay, so why I brought that up is because it felt like there was a contradiction in terms of your own statement, right? On the other hand, if you read the text of Buddha, he says that there is no self, and he gives reasons why there's no self. So it's not like arguing whether one is right or one is wrong, but if one can back up his claims in philosophy or ideation, and also maybe back it up with some practice, right? So what I'll say that because I was already familiar with some concepts there already. That's why I didn't ask a lot of questions. I just observed some things that stood out, like the I is evil. If I is unlimited and if I is awareness and pure consciousness, then what is the whole idea of limitation?
When you say pure consciousness, how do we even define pure consciousness? If Buddha says there is no self,
Yeah.
He's right actually, but we cannot live from that state. I don't know how he lived. I've only read some things. I don't know how he lived, but it's not possible to live from that state where there is no self. It's not possible.
So he's not saying that the goal should be to get to that state.
You cannot get to that state where there is no self.
Okay.
No. Yes, you can put up some practice. That practice will be baseless if one does not have that understanding ingrained in his mind.
Okay.
And so I thought we were going to discuss around that. And if you had portrayed, if you had exposed, or no, if you had talked lengthily about that let me say that phrase, then we would have considered, okay, it seems you are into that fact of it is through limitation that we find limitlessness. So I needed you to have connected with that
concept.
Exactly. That's what that whole writing was actually about. That I must. That's why the first model talked about the Pharisee and the publican. Pharisee is about I am righteous, I am this, I am that. Publican is I am a sinner, I am limited. So it is actually in connecting so much, having its passionately connected to that concept of I am limited. It is limitation is who I am. So that is why when people talk about somebody's on the science, yes, it could, you can do some things and you can tap into for a show. As far as I'm concerned, that is what it is. Because see,
So for Jesus, only for a show.
no, no, definitely not. But when one is most known about is the fact that he does miracles and the rest. Jesus did his miracles, but what was more important than his life, about his life, was the things he taught. That was what was most important. It's just that Jesus lived in a very limited time. I am sure if he lived in this era, he would have bettered some scientific breakthroughs. Even though that would not be his specialty, but at least he will have an understanding that is solid. So it's not really about miracles, signs and wonders. You get to a village and you cannot speak and you start speaking their language. That's good, but it's not really about that. There are some things that we can bet that are crazily impactful and will impact the world for real. So that's the crux of the matter. So it is what Jesus taught that is the actual miracle than whatever miraculous. The miracles are wonderful. Healing the sick are please very, 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 very low. But what he actually left for us was more than the miracles, which is what he taught.
Okay, I think I get your point. Like I tell people that people focus more on Jesus Christ than the message.
Thank you. Thank you. And the message is actually about our limitation. Being passionate about our limitation.
Well, like you said, I now kind of like resonate with that. I didn't quite resonate with that because of my own current thinking, my own paradigm on that topic. But okay, but I get you, Sha. I get you. Maybe someday it might click to me. I don't know, but for now,
for now
it's not. It doesn't feel like.
I'll be looking forward to that.
No problem.
We'll be keeping in touch for sure. I think I would like to be keeping in touch.
No problems, Dami. So we'll talk later, yeah.
Sure, definitely.
All right, yeah.
Have a lovely night rest, brother.
Yeah, thank you.